everybody and welcome to Tips December Day 9. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different from what I've been doing in the past 8 days, and that is to make sort of a announcement and at the same time a small explanation and basically also laying the ground out there so that I procrastinate less, if you wish. I'm someone that has 20 great ideas and then doesn't follow through them, mainly because more ideas keep floating. But there is one of them that's been there for a long while, and I've just... Sorry, Muffy's again. Thankfully he's outside, so it's not that loud. Anyways, I just never did it, I guess. I don't know for what reason, but obviously what I'm gonna tell you, the reason mainly is that it takes a lot of time, but we're approaching the end of 2014 and it was something that was on my to-do list for 2014. So that is to sell at least 1/3 of my foundations, and not only sell them but get them reviewed. Therefore, that's what I'm gonna do, hopefully until the end of the year. There will be those tips December, of course. And like that won't change, but I will be reviewing everything that I have in my bucket and a little bit more. Basically those are the ones that I don't want to keep, either because the formulation didn't work for me or it didn't meet my expectations. Now, if you know me, I either like some light coverage, very dewy, very glowy, or I like very, very full coverage, studio finish kind of look. Therefore, everything in here didn't meet my needs, and also my undertones and my skin type and whatnot. So it doesn't mean that they're bad products, it's just that in my opinion they didn't meet what I was looking for. Some of them are very good for what they are claiming to be, some others are falling short. But basically, if you want to know more or all the information and the swatches and whatnot, I'll put the link down below. You can sort of pre-reserve, if you wish, the foundations. But yeah, anyways, there will be the price listed and what shade they equate to, and there will be also swatches against NC10 and NW10 from MAC. I do not currently own any NC or NW15 in terms of foundation from MAC, therefore I cannot swatch them against that. But yeah, let's get started. Here I'm just giving a quick overrun of what I'll be reviewing and what you can, if you wish, purchase, because again, foundations do get bad with time. It takes a long while to get bad. I do take care of my foundations very well. They have their own drawers. They're in a very cold, dry and dark place, so therefore they're like new. Many of them are in their original packaging. Many of them I've used just once or twice. Therefore, I would be glad to just sell them off, because I keep buying new ones over and over because I like to try new ones and test them out for you guys. Therefore, those are... I don't want them anymore. And I mean, what else to do? I don't know anybody who is as pale as I am in terms of friendship. Therefore, I can't really give them away. So some of them will be for a nominal price just because I really don't want to have them anymore. Some of them can be thrown in as a free gift if you purchase any other, and some of them obviously won't be really that reduced. For example, the by Terry, the Densilis. Obviously this is a very pricey foundation, and I've used this a couple of times and it's bought in the past months. Therefore I won't be letting go this one that easily, or let's say not that easily, but not for like $5 or something like that. But anyways, I got the Terribly Densilis in shade 2, Cream Ivory. This one is new. I got the Becca Sheer Stick Foundation in Sherbet. It has been used sometimes, still in box. I got the Dolce & Gabbana, the Foundation Luminous in Classic 60 in box. I got the YSL Touche Eclat in B10 beige, again still in box. I got the Dior Capture Total in 010 Ivory. Again, this one I really love. I just had it on a couple of days ago. Problem is that I have now the Dior Star, which is the, let's say, the equivalent to this one, but has way more coverage and it's more makeup look. Therefore, I really don't have use for two similar types, so I'm letting it go. Although it is an amazing foundation, it has anti-wrinkle properties and whatnot. It was the first of its kind in terms of serum foundation. And I remember my mom making a huge deal because I bought this, and this was something like 90 euros. I don't know, something like that, like a crazy price. My mom wasn't definitely that thrilled about that. Next I got is the Sunday Riley Liquid Light foundation, their only foundation that they have in the shade 110C. Again, I thought I bought the 100C, but when I got it, obviously it was a shade too dark, so I can't really use it. But nonetheless, it is an awesome foundation. Then I have the Paul & Joe Light Cream Foundation S in the shade 00. This is extremely pale. Problem is that it's too sheer for me and it's too moisturizing, therefore it melts away on my face. It would be better for someone with a drier skin. I got the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick 01 Alabaster. This one I've really loved. As you can see, I've used some, but unfortunately I'm not reaching for it as often as I used to. Therefore it has to go. I mean, I don't want to waste a Tom Ford on my drawer. It's really that's stupid. Also Shuemura Face Architect Illuminating Foundation in 784. Reason being is that I bought the new formulation, which is the light bulb. They are very similar, so if you've tried the light bulb in 784 and you liked it, you probably will like this one. I would only say that this one maybe would be better suited to a slightly drier skin. But nonetheless, it is very amazing. It has great coverage, great luminosity, but not for me. Next is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau in shade 01. Beautiful foundation. It is similar to the Urban Decay Naked in 05 or 1, either one of those, or the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. It has that kind of consistency. It has a beautiful coverage, but it looks very natural. Unfortunately, it's too dark for me, therefore I don't have any use for it. YSL Teint Parfait Complexion Enhancer in shade, I think it's the 2. Again, this can be worn on its own. It's meant to be sort of like a tinted moisturizer, but I haven't worn it in ages. Therefore, I mean, there is really no point in me keeping it. It is a beautiful product. It has a slight glow, but it finishes matte. Yeah. Next is the Clinique Even Better in shade 01 Alabaster. This used to be my favorite, but it's too dark and I have no use for it. I can throw it in whomever wants to purchase any more of the packaged ones, I have no use for it. Then I have the Clinique Super Moisture Makeup in 01 Pure Porcelain. This one has separated a bit, so it needs a good shake. I think it's still good. I've had it for years. It is an amazing foundation. It moisturizes and leaves a super nice glow. If you like the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier, the illuminating one, Bare Radiance, then you will probably like this one. It has a beautiful glow. Unfortunately, I don't reach for it and it's slightly too dark for me, so I don't have anything to do with it. Giorgio Armani Face Fabric Shade 1. Again, not reaching for it anymore, so whoever is interested. Rimmel Match Perfection is shade 010 Light Porcelain. This is very pale. Unfortunately, I did not like the formulation at all. Therefore, I'm letting it go, but it is one of the palest that you can get drugstore-wise. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Porcelain Ivory Light 1. I apologize, my cough, it just isn't going away. Anyways, I got this some years ago when I was swapping as a filler, and I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. I really liked it, but I haven't been reaching out for it. It doesn't have full coverage, therefore I'm not really into it, but it is a beautiful foundation, and again, it's also very pale. Revlon Color Stay 110 Ivory. This is the combination to oily skin, I believe. Yeah. I didn't like it, so there you go. This could be a throw-in. It's the Illuminare Fantastic Finish Foundation in Muffy Alabaster. Super pale, but I have really no use for it. I haven't worn it in ages. Bobbi Brown BB Cream SPF 35 in Extra Light. It was still too dark for me, so no big use. Stendhal Light Multi-Age Foundation 005 Opaline. This was, like if your match is MAC full coverage in W10, this will probably suit you very well. It is very pale, but again, I don't reach out for it, so I don't see the point. Aveda Tinted Moisturizer in 00 Sheer. This is basically a sheer white tinted moisturizer, so very good for mixing with other things. But again, I have absolutely no use for it right now. Dermalogica Foundation in shade 1. No use, but I have it. Vichy Derma Blend Stick Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Very full coverage stick, very good as a concealer, but I don't use it personally. Then one that I don't want to get rid of, but I have to, because I have too many foundations and it really doesn't make any sense for me to keep them all. And it's the Giorgio Armani Designer Modeling Compact Foundation in shade 2, and it comes with its own brush, and this is what it looks like. So if any of the shade 2 from Armani is a good suit, this would probably be it. It is a very gorgeous finish. Again, I'm a bit sad of letting it go, but I mean, I haven't really had a use for it in a long while, so I don't see why I would keep it. But if you're into compact foundations, and especially if you like the designer series from Armani, you'll probably like this one. It's discontinued, so yeah, you can grab it now in my blog. Laura Mercier Cream Smooth Foundation in Porcelain Ivory. Didn't work out for me. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's very strong yellow undertones. It is very pale. It has a beautiful, almost feeling lifting effect, but it doesn't suit me at all. It makes my skin oilier, so I can't really wear it. Givenchy Skin Tonic in 501. This is what it looks like. It's very, very pale, but again, I'm not reaching out for it. Many of those are discontinued foundations, therefore you will not probably find them in many places. Because I'm a foundation hoarder, so I have bought from all corners of earth foundations, and since my hoarding started years ago, I have a lot of stuff. Again, I will list exactly the condition of, or how it feels, the texture and smell and everything on the blog post. Most of them, if not all of them, are in perfect condition. They might be separated, therefore you have to mix them, but it doesn't mean that they have gone bad. It just means that they haven't been used for a long while, therefore the solutions are separating. But otherwise, those that are appearing like it's very hard to mix them or something, like you have to do maybe an extra work, I won't really charge much for them, if charging anything at all. But those that are in good conditions, then obviously they will be charged a bit more. Then I have the Bare Minerals in Fair. I have many mineral foundations, therefore I'm not using that one. And finally, the Elite Fast foundation in the bullet form in S101. I have the refill as well, so you get a half plus an extra refill, and this is pretty fresh. So yeah, anyways, that's everything that you can expect to see in terms of foundation in the blog sale. And hopefully with all the swatches and everything, so, and the pricing. And if you want to pre-reserve, you can reserve as many as you want, but there will be a pre-reservation fee, because I don't want people to, you know, be fluking on me, if you wish. Or if we can come up to any other agreement, drop me an email or a comment or a message, whichever way you wish. But yeah, and what else? Yeah, oh, and most likely those will be shipped by the end of the year to whomever wants to purchase them or purchase the product. And yeah, I would really like to get them off my hand by the end of the year. That would make me feel great. Anyways, thank you very much for watching today, and I hope this was anyhow helpful or insightful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.